Hi everyone, this is Laura. Welcome to Mama Octopus. Today I decided I'm gonna share with you a recipe since today is my husband's birthday. Sorry, today is my husband's birthday. We're gonna be making Milanesas, which is a Mexican dish, and it's really easy to make. So first thing I have here, because I'm gonna make some rice with to serve with the Milanesas. I have some oil getting really hot, and then I got the water with salt and two um, garlic. You call them teeth too, because we call them teeth. Okay, so the milanesa basically is a very thin meat, and they sell it like that on the normally on stores that are Mexican or Latino foods. Not all grocery stores have them. I actually go shop in different places like Winco and Smith's, but my milanesa I have to go get it to El Rancho market, which is a market that is for Mexicans. And to basically what it is very thin, and it's all coated on breadcrumbs. So you have to use egg, breadcrumbs. I like this ones that have Italian flavoring in it because they are flavorful already. And I add just a little bit of salt. And so I'm gonna start by throwing some of my rice in there in the boiling water and cover them, and it's gonna cook by itself. And then I'm gonna take you through the process of making the milanesas. So bear with me. So here is the meat, and you can see that it's thin, but it's not as thin as milanesa should be. So I have to beat it a little bit. So basically, what I do is just put it in here, and I use this thing, the rolling pin, and just start beating it. Because milanesa, it's supposed to be almost see-through. So because this is too noisy, I'm gonna pause it and then show you at the end how it looks. So here's the milanesa all beat up, and you can see through it now. What it does to the meat is, I don't know if it makes it tender, but what I know is that when you fry it like this, it becomes crispy, almost like you're eating meat chips. So really good. My husband's favorite food. So I'm gonna set up I'm gonna start finishing all of the milanesas, beating them up, and then I'll set up my coating, or I don't remember the word, but when I'm gonna coat it. So I need eggs, and I did need the breadcrumbs. So I'll be back. So just a quick show on the rice. The water is boiling, so I'm gonna put some rice, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put half of the amount of water, so which is one of rice, two of water, so it doubles. The rice I'm gonna use is this one, because normally we would use Asian rices in this house, but I want to make it more Mexican-like, so I went to that brand. So let me open the bag here. Fancy. And then crazy things what you have to do when you have just one hand to cook, huh? So let's see. And again, the water is already salted. I put around 2 tablespoons of salt, maybe 3, because I'm making a big amount of rice. Because with pasta you can put a ton of salt in it, and it's not gonna affect your flavor. It's gonna be actually really good. But with rice can get too salty, and rice absorbs all of the water with the salt. So yeah, we don't want to go over the salt. So then it's okay to have a little less, but it's not okay to have more than what you need. So now I'm gonna just cover my rice. It's all in there, and as you can see, it's like half the way down, and I'm gonna put it all the way down. So it's basically gonna steam cook. I'm gonna finish with the meat that I'm still beating, and I know you can use a metal mallet, I think, but I've never bought one of those. I don't think I could. I need one of those. I can use just whatever I have on hand. So you don't have to go buy everything. You just, use what you have. So hold on a little bit. Okay, so I'm done beating my meat. I have my plate with the breading, or yeah, the breadcrumbs, and I have 4 eggs here that I kind of just throw in there. And first thing I'm gonna do is just grab a little piece of meat. I recommend cutting it in smaller pieces because it fits better in your pan. And by the way, the pan should be on so the oil can start getting hot and hot. So just bread it really well. And I'm sure there is something similar in American cuisine, which is, I'm just Mexican, so I call them Milanesas. And this is very good. I'm gonna serve it with the rice. I'm gonna mix it later with some beans and green onions. And also gonna make a salad, just a fresh salad with avocado, tomato, and cucumber. So as you can see, yeah, this is gonna be fried, but it's gonna be a balanced meal, not gonna be too heavy. Or at least that's what I'm aiming for. I always like to serve vegetables with everything and a starch with everything. We normally go for rice, beans, or pasta. So sometimes potatoes too. This would actually go really well with baked potatoes and some sort of gravy on top. But I like using the avocado salad because avocado with meat that is crunchy like this, it goes really well. So let me put this last one piece here and show you how it's looking in the pan. So the pan is looking like that. I think I need a little bit more of oil, so I just throw oil sometimes in it, and I just put it on the sides where where there's no meat. I don't wanna shower my meat with oil, so I just kind of like hide it on the sides right there. And so that is how it's looking for now. And it should be cooked really quickly because it's a thin meat, so you will see how quickly it goes. I think I can start turning this one. So basically what I want is a brown like this on the whole thing. So I'm gonna have to wait. And in the meantime, I can sear my rice a little bit. Looking pretty good. And this is smelling awesome. I don't think, yeah, yummy. The only thing with this, with the breading, and you probably seen it happening with other dishes, is that you have to keep adding oil and also clean your oil because there is so much debris in it that later I'm gonna have here, everything's gonna be burning, which is just the debris that is staying behind and it starts to smoke a lot. So yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna show you a shot at the end when everything is done. I'm still gonna have to go through all of those files. I just bought 5 of those. You asked them for the pieces, so I need 5 Milanesas. That's what they gave me, and this is the first one. So they are pretty big. So with one, I can serve all of my kids because I just give them a small piece, everyone. And I eat one myself, and then my husband probably gonna eat 1 or 2, or 1.5. So there you go. You don't need too much for it. It's not expensive because for these 5 pieces of meat, it was $7. So it's not expensive, but it's not super cheap either. So for the weight that you're getting, it's okay. I think it's okay, and especially for his birthday. So let me show you later how it looks like. Hello, I'm back. So basically, I'm done with all of them. Just have my last batch here on the. And I like using. You can use your tongs, or you can use just a fork. It's good. This one looks good. This one looks good. I ended up using 5 eggs and almost half of the container here with the breading. So, and this is a good amount. I mean, I have to feed my husband and my brother that lives with us, and myself and my 3 kids, and I think that's gonna be plenty. I want my husband to feel like he can eat as much as he wants because it's his special day and it's his favorite dish. So I don't wanna risk having barely enough, you know. Just make it a little bit special. And if there are leftovers, they can always take them tomorrow for lunch. So, or I can have them. So hold on, I'm gonna make the salad and check on my rice. Well, perfect timing. My rice was just done. So this is how it looks. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to it. So yeah, let me show you. Hi, so here I am making my salad. I already chopped 2 tomatoes, the Roma ones, or you can use just 2 of the small one or 1 big one, and 1 cucumber. And I'm cutting my avocado now. So that's a piece of celery that I'm eating. So basically, just slice it open and then make slices, and then with the spoon you can just remove the meat of the avocado. And you don't want to move it a lot because then it gets all mushy. And it's okay if it comes mushy. You're still gonna, you're gonna eat it that way. It's not gonna go through your, and then this is how, through your mouth without becoming mushy. So this bone, normally I just am able to pop it up like this. Maybe it's because it's too big. So I'm just gonna cut around. There you go. And then again, I'm gonna just slice it like this. Make sure you don't go through the skin and then through your hand. Just, doesn't need much pressure. Then clean this bone off here. Some people say that leaving the bone makes the avocado keep the green color. I don't think I ever seen that working in my life. So I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some, you call these limes, I think. These are Mexican lemons to us, the green ones. The limes, I think they're bigger. So these are Mexican lemons to us. And salt and pepper, and that'll be it. So let me squeeze my lemons. I don't like using my hands because I'm really bad with it. I actually, when I was a little girl, I used to just do it with my mouth, but it was horrible because then you end up with this horrible flavor in your mouth. But we use a lot of lemon in our kitchen, like, we put it in our soups, in our tacos, and everything. Salad, vegetables, fruits. If you've never seen a Mexican eating a fruit, it's always gonna put chile, sal, limon, or lemon in it. That's the way we eat fruits. So, not a very sweet way to eat them. And so with the salt and pepper, it's everything, whatever you prefer, as much as you prefer. I am a light salt eater. Might be some people that consider me to eat a lot of salt, but my husband says that I'm always just a little bit under the way that he likes it. He's a lot more salty. So I could totally see somebody putting here some olive oil, but I think the oil on the avocado it's enough. So this is gonna go as a salad on the side or even on top of the Milanesas. So now I'm gonna start with the rice here. Let me see if my cell phone is gonna help me. Hold on, Hi. So, hi. Sorry. So I have a confession to make. Sorry about the falling of the camera. Um. Anyways, I forgot yesterday to cook some beans, and we have canned beans that we have for emergencies, but we actually don't enjoy the flavor so much. So what I'm gonna do, that's why I'm gonna throw some rice in it. I'm gonna throw some green onions that I'm slicing right now, and some spices. I'm gonna use probably lemon pepper and some allspice, a little bit of it to make them flavorful. But yeah, it's mostly to hide the flavor of the can that we just can't stand. Please remember to drain your beans. Drain your beans. Please don't serve them like that. That's not the way. Yeah, we don't like them that way. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of olive oil, so it doesn't stick to the pan, but it's not that much, not much. So I'm just gonna put the green onions on it. It's gonna be kind of like a stir rice or fried rice. And I'm gonna mix it with the beans. And I'm probably gonna use just half of whatever I made of rice, but I always like to make more, so the next day I have rice left over. Here are the beans. Now to make beans, it's very easy. I just put them in my slow cooker throughout the night, and they are ready the next day, just with salt, and that's it. Not a big deal. But you know, since I forgot to make them last night, I'm gonna have to deal with this and make this version. I think it's gonna be okay. So here is my lemon pepper. Okay, baby, almost done. Here is the other allspice mix. And I'm not gonna even add salt, but I have some garlic salt. So just a little bit because I don't want it to be too salty. And as you can remember, I used salt when I was cooking my rice. I mean, I used salt and garlic, fresh garlic, to make my rice. So this is looking good. I'm gonna just squeeze a little lemon on it. Just to bring those beans alive, back to life, because we don't want the flavor of canned beans. Let me see. So yeah, so this is what they're gonna look like now. And I think they look, I mean, you don't need to cook them so much, mostly getting the flavors together, and I can just turn them off, cover them, and the steam will finish the mixing of the flavors. So basically in what, less than an hour, like in 35 minutes or less, I made the rice with the beans like this, the Milanesas, yummy, and the salad. And that's gonna be dinner tonight. So thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Subscribe to my channel for more of this, or decorating, organizing, hauls, and all that. Thank you. Good to see you. Bye.